guys, Cheating the System 21 here, and I am here to tell you how to make your PS3 DualShock controller, which is like this, okay? Everyone should be familiar with this by now. More like the Xbox 360 controller. Now, I know a lot of people have been playing first-person shooters and liking it more on the 360, and let's look over the two main differences on the PS3 and 360 controller. Well, they both have all the face buttons here on the right analog stick, and this is pretty much all the same. But these two, the analog stick and the D-pad, are switched around. I like having I'd rather have it here, because maybe just because I've been playing PlayStation consoles for my entire gaming life. And I personally think that the D-pad on the PS3 controller is really good. Like, it works, I'd say, better than the 360's does. Now, the other two main differences: on 360 they're called RT and LT. On PS3 they're called R2 and L2. So now, these are some things that people don't like about it. Now, they're saying they're playing a shooter, they'd rather shoot with these than with R1 and R2. I have no problem with the PS3's controller if I'm playing a game like Uncharted 2, because I personally like shooting with R1 and L2. That's fine. R1 and L1, sorry. I like shooting with these. That's fine, okay? But if I'm playing a game like Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead Redemption, where you don't have the option to change, Red Dead Redemption, when you play it, you have to play with R2 and L2. So sometimes you could be shooting and, like, these are a lot easier for your fingers to slip off than something like this. Your fingers aren't going to slip off this. Anyway, but it's just not as comfortable. So, the number one thing you can do, and I highly recommend this to anyone who wants to enjoy Red Dead as much as you possibly can, is to get these. Here's what the case looks like it'll come in. Okay, it's manufactured by a company called Pelican, alright? And this is what they look like. They are simply these things here, and they go on your R2 and L2 buttons. You just put them over top, they snap on. And this one, they snap on like that. So now, your PS3 controller has Xbox 360 style triggers with the feel of the PS3 controller that you're already familiar with. If you're playing Red Dead, your fingers they're not gonna slip off this. You can move the controller all over the place. It's not. It's just not gonna happen. This way, your fingers are gonna slip off really easy, because it's convex. It's not concave. So this is a very good idea for anyone who wants to play Red Dead. And then if you want to go back and take them off, there you go, and there you go. They're done. Back to the normal PS3 controller. But that's not even the best part of these things. The best part is the price. They're only $5 Canadian, which in America is probably even cheaper. So at $5, something that's going to make your controller so much better for a specific type of game. And if you want, like, I know a lot of people are playing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 on PS3 as well. What you have to do, you can use these as well and change your button layout to flipped. So if you play on tactical, it's called tactical flipped, and if it's default, you play on default flipped. You go like this, and this is your equipment, and then this is your shoot, which I really like, and I think it's much better. Other games, like I said, Uncharted 2 or Bad Company 2 or something like that, I use the normal controller. But for $5, these are probably one of the most, it's probably one of the best additions you can have on your PS3 controller, and I highly recommend it to anyone who wants to play Red Dead Redemption, or who wants to play Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, or other first-person shooters like they would on the Xbox 360. So guys, that's how to make the PS3 controller more like the Xbox 360 controller. Cheating the System, out.